Food security crisis. Northwestern Nigeria faces a worsening food security problem as farmers struggle with reduced water availability for their crops due to climate change and a lack of government investment in irrigation infrastructure. This has led to lower agricultural yields, contributing to a 22% contribution to Nigeria's GDP in the second quarter of 2024, down from 25% in the previous quarter. Consequently, household food imports have surged by 136% from 2023 to 2024, and prices of northern-grown food items have nearly doubled in Lagos. The government had declared a food security state of emergency in May 2023, with plans to activate 500,000 hectares of farmland. Politics. Defection. 3 senators from the People's Democratic Party, PDP, have defected to the All Progressives Congress, APC. Akume suspension plot. Ariwa youths claim the opposition is behind a plot to suspend the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, SGF, George Akume. Lagos LG poll. There are allegations of imposition of candidates in the APC primary elections for the upcoming local government polls, leading to protests in areas like Ajigej. APC leaders have denied these allegations. PDP crisis. There is disquiet within the Kebbi PDP, following the defection of the 3 senators to the APC. The tenure of the acting national chairman of the PDP, Umar Damagum, and the vacant position of the national secretary are reportedly threatening the party's National Executive Committee, NEC, meeting and convention. 2027 elections. There are already discussions and warnings related to the 2027 general elections, with some groups cautioning the opposition against smear campaigns against President Tinubu's ministers. Senate amendments. The Senate has amended the acts establishing regional commissions to allow for more executive appointments. Rotational presidency bill. The House of Representatives has rejected a bill seeking to establish rotational presidency among the 6 geopolitical zones. Natasha Akpaziti suspension. Senator Natasha Akpaziti is in court challenging her suspension by the Senate. Judgment on the case is expected on June 27. Crime and security. Kidnapping. Police in Kogi State have arrested 239 suspects for kidnapping and armed robbery. A fleeing kidnapped suspect linked to the murdered Anambra lawmaker has also been rearrested. In Ekiti State, police have arrested 3 suspected kidnappers and armed robbers. Farmer-herder clashes. Renewed farmer-herder clashes in Taraba State have resulted in the death of 2 people. Boko Haram. There are reports of Boko Haram attacks in Borno State, including an attack on a military base. The Senate has urged the military to deploy more troops to Borno and Yobe states. Fraud. Police have arrested a Canadian and a Nigerian national in connection with an alleged $210,000 and N$452 million investment scam. Cultism. Auchi Polytechnic has expelled 58 students for cultism. Police in Bielsa have arrested 17 suspected cultists over the killing of 2 Niger Delta University graduates. Drug trafficking. The National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA, has arrested a woman attempting to smuggle cocaine concealed in her body parts on an Iran-bound flight. Armed robbery. Amotekun operatives reportedly saved a truck driver from robbery in Osun State. Court incident. A man has been remanded for allegedly breaking into a court and stealing an air conditioner and a fan. Another man has been sentenced to death in Kalorno for killing his friend in a fight over a cap. Economy and business. NGX bearish run. Investors have lost N$297 billion, as the Nigerian exchange group, NGX, continues the week in bearish territory. Dangote refinery. Marketers and retailers project that the pump price of petrol may drop below N$900/litre nationwide due to the Dangote refinery. Electricity. The Minister of Power has stated that Nigeria needs $10 billion annually to achieve stable electricity. Diaspora inclusion. The Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, has launched a non-resident BVN bank verification number to boost diaspora inclusion and spur remittances. Bridge closure. The federal government has announced a 21-day closure of the Ijora Marine Bridge in Lagos for repairs, starting on Sunday, May 18, 2025. ICT development. A Nigerian ICT expert has been lauded by diasporans for developing a life-saving app. Carbon markets. Africa's carbon markets are reportedly set for rapid growth in 2025. Social and miscellaneous. UTME suicide. A 19-year-old UTME, Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination, candidate reportedly committed suicide over a low score. Entertainment. Actress Jumoke George has cried out about being sick and homeless. Funke Akindele has been featured among Hollywood's most influential women in international film. Sports. Super Eagles official Barber Joshua aims to break the Guinness World Record for the longest haircut. Nigerian footballer Josh Maja has won West Brom's Goal of the Season award. Taiwo Awoniyi has undergone surgery after a collision with a post. The Flying Eagles have qualified for the U20 World Cup finals in Egypt 2025 after beating Senegal. Education. The House of Representatives plans to include inter-university centers as beneficiaries of TET Fund, Tertiary Education Trust Fund funding. Health. A foundation has called for government support for lupus patients on World Lupus Day. Traditional institution. The Sharia Council has announced Sheikh Issa Akindele as its vice president. Please note that this is a summary of some of the breaking news reported today, and there may be other ongoing events.